Boy, you can't even bump this thing. It's
And Mobridge JV with the win.
And that be the ball game. Whoops. Forgot. All right, John, we can go now.
Can you give me some audio on the YouTube?
Couldn't hear you.
Could you give me some YouTube audio so I can adjust it back there?
Still can't hear you.
Star 99 is proud to present this coverage of Mobridge Tiger Sports. This game can also be heard anywhere around the world at drgnews.com. It's time for the pregame. Here's Andy Shue.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the House on the Hill, Mobridge Pollock High School. Tonight we've got volleyball action for you as Herreid Selby area taking on the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers. All being brought to you in part by Herreid Concrete, Henderson Chiropractic Clinic, Campbell County Bank, Dairy Queen of Mobridge, Campbell County Insurance Agency, Great Western Bank of Mobridge, Huber & Son, Payless Foods, Reeker Electric, Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, Herreid Superstop, and Marinville Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock. Tonight's Law on the Court is brought to you by the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. No, that's not true. They're brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. and we'll find out who they are in just a few moments. We'll tell you about that. But we also want to say the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to avoid a kiss with death. Always plan a designated driver. Keys to Success tonight brought to you by Key Insurance. And, of course, we are just about ready to go. Sorry about the late start. We were under the impression that everything was going to start tonight at 6:30. Joining me and doing the major part of the broadcast tonight is Cole Havens. Cole Havens, welcome to Mobridge Pollock High School.
Yeah, glad to be here. It's a nice-looking gym. It reminds me of the gym where I called a bunch of basketball back in Montana, actually. Similar colors, similar theme song, everything. It's very, very similar.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting tonight. This is a rivalry game, of course, and these teams really, really play together all summer long because of the proximity of the schools. Selby's only 20 miles away to the east, and then north of Selby is Herreid, which is about 15 miles from Selby. Pollock is 15 to 30 miles from here, from Mobridge, and so they all get together all summer long and they play volleyball together. And so it's kind of an interesting matchup when they get together because they throw all that friendship out the window and they play hard. And it's been a while. I can't remember when Mobridge Pollock has beaten Herreid Selby area. It might be a couple of years ago. Herreid Selby area, of course, came off the state tournament last year where they won in the first round and came up against the eventual state champion in Northwestern, lost that game, played them tougher than anybody did in the whole tournament. And then after that loss on the third day, they kind of came up against a team that was a little bit more motivated, I could say. But they played well at the state tournament, and they're looking to get back. They've got some talent coming back. They graduated some from last year, but they've got some real good talent coming back. Same with Mobridge Pollock. Mobridge Pollock graduated a lot of talent last year, a lot of kids that had grown up with the program since the days that Mobridge Pollock was going to the state tournament every year. This is, and you'll hear in a minute, this is not a rebuilding because these girls have good volleyball experience, but it is kind of a rebuilding because there's some young kids that don't have varsity experience.
And speaking of young talent, speaking of the talking about being close in proximity and everything, it builds that competition. You want to go out there, you want to beat your friends off the court, but once you get on the court, you throw that friendship out the window. It's all about it. So it makes great competition to be able to come out here and play against those girls that you've been playing with all summer long, come out early in the season. So just like football, you want to kind of get some momentum going early in the season. You want to kind of see how your players are, kind of get them tested a little bit. Mobridge has only played one game so far this year, 0-1. Meanwhile, Herreid Selby is 5-0 in a one-day tournament at YTC tourney in Roscoe. So both teams still trying to get their footing, still trying to get their feet wet, if you will. So tonight could be a good early test of where both teams kind of stand so far.
You bet. You know what? We got a chance earlier to sit down with the coaches, and I talked with Rose Henderson and Coach Jody Schmidt, and they had some interesting things to say. So what do I think we'll do? We'll go back to the station for 2 minutes. We'll come back. We'll have our first interview, and then we'll get some volleyball talk going, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, back in 2 minutes with the first interview right here on Star 99.
When it's time for agricultural, commercial, or residential improvements, you can rely on the guys from Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete. No job is too big or too small. They can deliver ready-mix concrete, crushed rock, sand, gravel, and more directly to you. With over 50 years in business, Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete are proud to deliver quality products at competitive prices. For a quote, call Herreid Concrete in Herreid at 605-437-2455 or Linton Concrete in Linton at 701-254-4681.
Tonight's game is coached by Dr. Rose Henderson of Henderson Chiropractic Clinic. Inside their locker room, she's discussing winning strategies with her players. To restore function, reduce pain, and prevent injury, team up with Henderson Chiropractic and discuss adding chiropractic care to your overall health and wellness plan. With benefits for your entire body? Now that sounds like a win. Good luck, Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers, from your coach and local chiropractor, Dr. Rose Henderson of Henderson Chiropractic in Mobridge.
It's not only the championships you'll remember, but the friendships you make along the way. At the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, we take pride in being your locally owned hometown bank, and your friendship matters to us. Best of luck to the Herreid Selby area Wolverines football team, volleyball team, and cross-country team this season. From all of us at the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Everybody has a favorite DQ Blizzard, but did you know you can get your favorite Blizzard treat as a custom cake from DQCakes.com? That's right, your favorite Blizzard layered with vanilla soft serve and a delicious fudge and crunch center, personalized for someone special, a special occasion, or just because. It's the Blizzard you've always loved in a whole new way, and a whole new way to share. So click on over to DQ Cakes and start customizing your Blizzard cake today.
Cool treats, we treat you right.
Welcome back from the break. We're going to start our pregame with Coach Henderson from Mobridge. Pollock. And Coach, you guys come up against a really tough Chamberlain team. That's probably one of the two teams in the conference or the region that you're going to have to look out for in the long run. How do you feel your team did starting off?
Well, we started off a little nervous. We had a lot of nerves, and then once we settled down after that first set, we played better volleyball, but it's still not what I know they can play. And we'll keep improving. But yes, Chamberlain was a good team. They had a big hitter on that 7, and we just have to start playing smarter volleyball on our side of the net. Graduation the last couple of years hit you guys pretty good. You've got some guys or some girls that have left the program that really made an impact here. Is it a rebuilding? Is it safe to say you're rebuilding now, or do you got some tools maybe to make a run here? I think we'll make a run. I don't want to say rebuilding because these girls have been working hard all their years that they've been here. They don't have the experience of varsity play, but they have the experience of playing. And so every game we should get improved, and the experience will come. We do not have as deep of a bench as we've had in the past. So, and we do have a young bench. So, but you know what? By the end of the season and postseason, I think we'll be making a pretty good run. That's my guess, I guess, and my hope for. Well, there's no need to motivate them tonight because this is a rivalry, little cross-county rivalry. So going in tonight, they ought to be pretty revved up, don't you think? I hope so. I know I am. I don't like to lose any time. So especially against Selby. It's a fun rivalry to have. We played against them all summer. We did a league with them, so we should know some of their ins and outs, and they'll know our ins and outs. And it's going to be on who really shows up tonight and who plays that smart volleyball. All right. Thanks, Coach. Good luck. Thank you. Back in 3 minutes right here on Star 99.
The Campbell County Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this Herreid Selby Wolverine sports broadcast, and we're proud to serve you. Whether you are looking to insure your home, vehicle, farm, crops, or if you're interested in obtaining health insurance, you can depend on us at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, conveniently located in the Campbell County Bank in Herreid and Pollock. To get an insurance quote or learn more about our insurance products, stop in and see Tom Mitzel or myself, Arnie Hansen, at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, or call 437-2294.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we are glad that we are in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great, member FDIC.
Think about it. Tonight's Herreid Selby area volleyball team and Huber & Son in Herreid. They have more in common than you think. All the different parts of a vehicle, seamlessly integrated for maximum performance. And the Lady Wolverines have teamwork, discipline, drive, and determination from both players and coaches, integrated for a maximum performance and a successful season. For parts and repair service, see the guys at Huber & Son in Herreid, your auto and truck repair headquarters.
All of us at Key Insurance are proud to support Mobridge Pollock Athletics and the keys to success. Whether it's auto, home, farm or ranch, commercial, life, or health insurance, we will be there for your key moments of life. Stop by our office at 210 East Grand Crossing and see what our team can do for you, or give us a call at 605-845-3664. Key Insurance of Mobridge, your key to service.
Our Labor Day sale is going on this week, and your chance to save at Payless Foods. Hi, this is Heather reminding you to check out our flyer for these great deals. Boneless pork sirloin chops or roast is just $1.79 a pound. Essential everyday bar quarters are only $2.99, and Capri Sun juice drinks are just $3 for $5. Get your picnic party wear too at Payless Foods in Mobridge.
A whole lot more of what you're in the market for. Payless Foods. Payless Foods.
It's time to replace worn-out appliances and bring home a hard-working and stylish kitchen suite during the Labor Day Savings Event at Reeker Electric, now through September 12th. Take home sweet deals from top appliance brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana. You can relax while your new kitchen suite works hard with innovative features, stylish design, and great savings. Hurry in to Reeker Electric in Herreid before these deals are gone. Stop by for full details on qualified models.
Welcome back from the break. We're going to talk right now with Coach Schmidt from Herreid Selby area. And Coach, seems like the last time we were talking at the state volleyball tournament. I know graduation's been tough. You graduated a group of really good players, but you also bring back a pretty strong bunch of players.
Absolutely. The ones we brought back are kind of some key players. We've had some girls step up over the summer and try to fill some spots. I'm not saying we're as strong as we were in all areas, but I think we're working on putting another team together.
Well, it must have been a really nice weekend last weekend as you took 5 games at the YTC. So confidence going into tonight, you don't need to motivate when it comes to Mobridge Pollock. I mean, there's a little motivation there already, but how are they feeling?
I think they're doing pretty well. I know that this is a really competitive group of girls, and they don't like to lose, and so I think sometimes they will. We went through the day on Saturday, and it looked like they were kind of going through the motions, but as soon as championship hit, it seemed like a different team stepped on the floor.
Well, and tonight's a big test because you guys have been working together all summer, it seems like. Is that an advantage or disadvantage to have your girls playing with their girls all summer?
We're making each other better.
All right. Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
We'll be back in 3 minutes. Star 99.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Travis Henderson, and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, teams, in the game from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
And the starting lineup for the Herreid Superstop includes fresh hot stuffed pizza, homemade chili, and deli sandwiches. Their bench runs pretty deep. You'll see fresh baked caramel rolls, cookies, and bars ready to get in the game. And the playbook includes everything from breakfast croissants to munchies after the game for all. And the buzzer beater is a soft serve ice cream machine. Take your game-changing appetite to the team at Herreid Superstop, North Highway 83, Herreid.
Today, thousands of people insure their homes with Auto Owners Homeowners Insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Marin Beal Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock must be doing something right, like providing low-cost quality protection and a claim service that is second to none. And you even save money by insuring both your home and car with their no-problem Auto Owners Insurance agents. See Dan, Rich, or Sarah of Marin Beal Insurance in Selby, Java, or Pollock. Proud supporter of the Herreid Selby area Wolverine. When it's time for agricultural, commercial, or residential improvements, you can rely on the guys from Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete. No job is too big or too small. They can deliver ready-mix concrete, crushed rock, sand, gravel, and more directly to you. With over 50 years in business, Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete are proud to deliver quality products at competitive prices. For a quote, call Herreid Concrete in Herreid at 605-437-2455 or Linton Concrete in Linton at 701-254-4681.
Tonight's game is coached by Dr. Rose Henderson of Henderson Chiropractic Clinic. Inside their locker room, she's discussing winning strategies with her players. To restore function, reduce pain, and prevent injury, team up with Henderson Chiropractic and discuss adding chiropractic care to your overall health and wellness plan. With benefits for your entire body? Now that sounds like a win. Good luck, Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers, from your coach and local chiropractor, Dr. Rose Henderson of Henderson Chiropractic in Mobridge.
It's not only the championships you'll remember, but the friendships you make along the way. At the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, we take pride in being your locally owned hometown bank, and your friendship matters to us. Best of luck to the Herreid Selby area Wolverines football team, volleyball team, and cross-country team this season. From all of us at the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
And welcome back here. We are courtside. Well, not courtside, up a little bit higher than courtside here at Mobridge Pollock High School. We hope you're enjoying the video so far. And we want to remind you that all the games that we're broadcasting on Star 99 this year will be on Channel 7 and YouTube. So, again, as I said earlier, Cole Havens is going to do the majority of play-by-play. And I'm just going to be here kind of filling in the gaps, I guess. But volleyball is kind of a different animal for me. They sent me out to the state B tournament last year to cover some volleyball. And I just felt a little out of my element.
You know, it's a little bit different playing volleyball. Every sport has their nuances, everything. But volleyball does have a bit of a flow, kind of like basketball, where it's just nonstop. There's not really a lot of pausing. Like football, you'll get some, obviously as an on-air person, you don't want to have any dead air.
Right.
Football, though, sometimes with all the breaks, sometimes you just can't help it. Volleyball and basketball, though, a lot more fast-paced. And it's just up and down the court, if you will. So we'll see how this one goes.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. We've been, well, I shouldn't say we. I've been looking forward to finding somebody to teach me how to do this game because I know there's a lot of interest in the fall when the boys are playing on the football field and some of the boys and girls are running cross country. This is dominated in the gymnasiums all over the state, and it's kind of unique. This area that we live in up here in the north has some of the best volleyball in the state. In the Class B level, the last probably 8 years, it's been a northern team winning the state championship. And so it's kind of a unique situation as far as basketball goes. The southeastern part of the state kind of dominates a little bit. But as far as volleyball goes, we've got some great teams up in this area. One of the teams that went to the State B last year, as I said before, and played really well was Herreid Selby area. Now, you know, every high school team comes around to graduation, and you think, man, this is going to be terrible. They're going to graduate everybody. This team's actually bringing a lot of experience back and a lot of height. So I don't know if that equates in volleyball as much as it does in basketball. When you got a big girl at the post, it's kind of easy to, throw the ball inside all night long. But in volleyball, I don't know if that equates or not.
It does. It really does to have those girls. And you want those athletic girls, too. You want the ones, like basketball, like football, you have a certain player that's built for a certain position. You want your jumpers as your hitters. You want your taller girls kind of as those middle blockers. You want to be able to get up close to the net and get those hands over the net. I mean, the name of the game is score more points than the other team, like a lot of teams, and this is just another sport that just has a different way of doing it. You only get 3 shots on each side to get it over the net, and a lot of times it's nice to have that height in order to get those blocks or get those kills, get those aces. So looking at both these teams, and like you were speaking of with the numbers, one thing I was noticing before this game we got to watch some of the JV, the freshmen, the junior, the middle school, junior high. Numbers. Yeah. I mean, there are numbers everywhere. There was each team was filled out with plenty of girls, so it's good to see that competition, good to see those numbers. You want to see that, especially at this age level. Playing sports like this, it's a great, any sport, it's going to make you a better person. In my opinion, it's going to make you a better person if you play sports because it teaches you teamwork, it teaches you to be selfless, teaches you to how to work with others, how to work hard, all those things that are going to translate into the real world.
Yeah, and there's pitfalls in life. You go up, you go down, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. If you learn how to lose properly at this level, then you're better off in life. And so I think there's going to be a lot of sportsmanship here tonight. I don't think there's going to be any hard feelings, but I think the competition level is going to be raised by both squads. Neither team might win a state championship this year, but I can tell you right now, this is just as important as a state championship game. When they play against each other, when Herreid Selby area comes to town, or when Mobridge Pollock goes there, and they play, they really get up for each other. So, and we talk a little bit about different philosophies and coaching. You got Rose Henderson over here from Mobridge Pollock. She's an All-American volleyball player at SDSU. She's got the credentials. She has, she's coached a lot of volleyball, played a lot of volleyball. She knows what these girls are going through. She knows how hard to push them and so on and so forth. That's what builds championship teams. And you do need a talent pool. And it seems like for a long time there, the talent pool was kind of on the downward swing, but now it's coming back up. There's some young kids that are going to step up in the next couple of years and maybe even this year.
Well, and you touched on it too with the rivalry aspect. You talk about any sport, whether it's, again, football, baseball, basketball, volleyball. A lot of times you can go winless in your season, but you win that rivalry game. Obviously, you don't want to go winless, but you win that rivalry game. You have that over the other team until next year. Rivalry games are huge. They're always, competition's always raised, and like you said, it's not necessarily about it's going to get chippy or it's going to get violent by any means, but that competition, it feels more of like a postseason game rather than, it's not a regular game to these girls.
Right.
It's a postseason match early in the season, and that's how they're going to treat it.
Well, and I think there's a little expedience on Mobridge Pollock's part because they did get beat that first game against Chamberlain. So I'm sure that they want to get on the W side of the column, and they'd really love to do it tonight. So it's going to be a good matchup. We're looking forward to it. We want to say thank you to our sponsors. Boy, I tell you what, this was last second. We put all this together to do this game tonight last second, and a lot of great people from all four communities came together and put some money up and said, all right, let's watch some volleyball. And so if you get a chance to get downtown and say thank you to these sponsors, it means the world to them when somebody walks to the door and say, hey, thanks for sponsoring the game last night. We really enjoyed the call. So please do that for us.
Yeah, no, sponsors are great. I mean, we couldn't do this without them. And two, it just shows how much volleyball is encompassed in a community. Coming from a small community where I was to here, that community feel, it's everything. This team, the community rallies around it. That's what's so great about these smaller communities is they're all about the players, all about the kids, and they're. I mean, look at this gym. We almost have a packed house here.
Yeah. Well, you get these four towns together in any sport, basketball, football, baseball, whatever. They're going to bring the numbers. Herreid Selby area travels very well, and of course the student section over for Mobridge Pollock, they're all on their feet. They are rowdy. They're ready to go, and we are just about ready to go. As the Herreid Selby girls have come to the bench and got their bottles of water, they're getting ready for first service. Mobridge Pollock still on the floor. They're going over a few things before. We've got about 2 minutes until the national anthem. Why don't we take 90 seconds right now? We'll take a minute and a half. We'll come back. We've got a little bit more to say before first service. We do apologize for the late start. Sometimes things like that happen. But we're here now, and we're getting ready for some volleyball, right?
Yeah, it sounds good. I'm excited. This should be a fun one.
90 seconds, and we're back. Star 99.
Everybody has a favorite DQ Blizzard, but did you know you can get your favorite Blizzard treat as a custom cake from DQCakes.com? That's right, your favorite Blizzard layered with vanilla soft serve and delicious fudge and crunch center. Personalized for someone special, a special occasion, or just because. It's the Blizzard you've always loved in a whole new way, and a whole new way to share. So click on over to DQ Cakes and start customizing your Blizzard cake today.
Cool treats.
The Campbell County Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this Herreid Selby Wolverine sports broadcast, and we're proud to serve you. Whether you are looking to insure your home, vehicle, farm, crops, or if you're interested in obtaining health insurance, you can depend on us at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, conveniently located in the Campbell County Bank in Herreid and Pollock. To get an insurance quote or learn more about our insurance products, stop in and see Tom Mitzel or myself, Arnie Hansen, at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, or call 437-2294.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we are glad that we are in Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here. We are at Mobridge Pollock High School tonight. It's high school volleyball right here on Star 99. Also our website, drgnews.com. And also on YouTube tonight and Channel 7 in both Mobridge and Selby. So welcome aboard. And we are, like I said, just about ready to get things going here. We'll wait for the national anthem, and then we will have first service. Finally, right? I mean, we got here at 5 o'clock tonight thinking that we were going to be on the air about 6:30. Man, oh man, were we wrong.
I had a former teacher, or my former volleyball coach when I was in high school, her saying was, if you're not 15 minutes early, you're 10 minutes late.
Right, exactly. And
so,
we were 2 hours
we're a little early.
Yeah. So we're going through a few technical difficulties right now. Give us a chance to get our monitor going here. And we will take it back to the studio. We will take a 3-minute timeout as they do introductions and the national anthem. And we'll be back. You're listening and watching high school volleyball right here on Star 99.
Think about it. Tonight's Herreid Selby area volleyball team and Huber & Son in Herreid. They have more in common than you think. All the different parts of a vehicle, seamlessly integrated for maximum performance. And the Lady Wolverines have teamwork, discipline, drive, and determination from both players and coaches, integrated for a maximum performance and a successful season. For parts and repair service, see the guys at Huber & Son in Herreid, your auto and truck repair headquarters.
A whole lot better produce. A whole lot choicer meals.
Shop our Labor Day sale and save at Payless Foods in Mobridge. Hi, this is Heather asking you to check out our flyer for these great deals. Kraft Miracle Whip is just $2.49. Kraft Barbecue Sauce is just 99 cents. And Oscar Mayer Wieners are 2 for $2 with the coupon. Kraft Pourable Dressings are 2 for $3. And Essential Everyday 24-pack waters are just 2 for $4. Essential Everyday Snack Crackers are just $1.88. Check out our dollar aisle too at Payless Foods in Mobridge.
It's time to replace worn-out appliances and bring home a hard-working and stylish kitchen suite during the Labor Day Savings Event at Reeker Electric. Now through September 12th, take home sweet deals from top appliance brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana. You can relax while your new kitchen suite works hard with innovative features, stylish design, and great savings. Hurry in to Reeker Electric in Herreid before these deals are gone. Stop by for full details on qualified models.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Travis Henderson, and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gary, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, teams, in the game, from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
And the starting lineup for the Herreid Superstop includes fresh hot stuffed pizza, homemade chili, and deli sandwiches. Their bench runs pretty deep. You'll see fresh baked caramel rolls, cookies, and bars ready to get in the game. And the playbook includes everything from breakfast croissants to munchies after the game for all. And the buzzer beater is a soft serve ice cream machine. Take your game-changing appetite to the team at Herreid Superstop, North Highway 83, Herreid.
Today, thousands of people insure their homes with Auto Owners Homeowners Insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Marin Beal Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock must be doing something right, like providing low-cost quality protection and a claim service that is second to none. And you even save money by insuring both your home and car with their no-problem Auto Owners Insurance agents. See Dan, Rich, or Sarah of Marin Beal Insurance in Selby, Java, or Pollock, proud supporter of the Herreid Selby area Wolverines. When it's time for agricultural, commercial, or residential improvements, you can rely on the guys from Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete. No job is too big or too small. They can deliver ready-mix concrete, crushed rock, sand, gravel, and more directly to you. With over 50 years in business, Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete are proud to deliver quality products at competitive prices. For a quote, call Herreid Concrete in Herreid at 605-437-2455 or Linton Concrete in Linton at 701-254-4681.
Another beautiful rendition of the national anthem performed by Miss Haley Bora for Mobridge Pollock. Man, oh man. Well, here we go with the play-by-play tonight. It's Cole Havens. Go ahead.
All right, thanks, Andy. We're going to go ahead and start off by giving off starting lineup, starting first with the visiting Herreid Selby area Wolverines. Starting for them, number 3, Macy Masteller, a 5'4" right hitter. She is a senior. Number 5, Cassie Anderson, 5'3" senior setter. Number 6, Madeline Schumacher, 5'10" senior middle hitter. Number 11, Rachel Fielder, a 5'8" sophomore outside hitter. Number 2, Autumn Vetter is the libero on the evening. She is a 5'2" senior. Number 16, Nicole Oxner, a 5'4" senior outside hitter. And number 22, Riley Rosso in the middle hitter, 6'3" sophomore. And now for the hometown, or excuse me, before I move on, head coach of the Herreid Selby area Wolverines, Jody Schmidt. And now for the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers, it's number 1, Emily Wenches. She is the libero on the evening, 5'1" sophomore. Number 3, Jaden Monson, a 5'5" outside hitter. She's a senior. Number 5, Kaiten Claymore. She's a 5'4" setter, senior. Number 7, Reagan Stoik is a 5'7" right hitter. She is a sophomore. Number 8, Landon Henderson, 5'8" middle hitter, freshman. Number 9, Megan Zahn, 5'9" middle hitter, sophomore. And number 10, Haley Bora, 5'8" outside hitter, senior. And that is the starting lineups for both of these clubs, and head coach of the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers is Rose Henderson. So both teams out on the floor, and the officials just making sure everyone's getting ready here. It looks like it will be Mobridge Pollock to serve first this evening, as that is where the ref is standing. So that's what I'm assuming. It's going to be Mobridge Pollock, and it will be Claymore to serve first tonight. So Claymore behind the line, couple of dribbles, eyes things up, gets the serve off over the net. A good one into the backside. Now up front, set, and the kill is on. Nice save by Wenches. And now back to the other side. Herreid Selby with it on the left side. And now up with it, that was Schumacher. Nice save by Mobridge. Back onto the other side. Herreid Selby with the ball on their side, and they will punch it down for the point. First score on the evening goes to Herreid Selby. So it will now be the Lady Wolverines to serve. And serving first for the Wolverines, that looks like it is Cassie Anderson. Gets the serve over the net, and it is in the backcourt. Now, nice set by Claymore, gets it over the net, does Bora, and it is a point for Mobridge. Back and forth we go early on, 1-1 the score. So Mobridge now reclaiming the serve. It will be Bora to serve for the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers. And Bora with the serve, gets it over the net. And now Herreid Selby at the net, and nice shot there. That was Madeline Schumacher with the kill. Good set there by Anderson, and Schumacher able to make it work for the Lady Wolverines. And now back to serve for the Wolverines. That was Oxner, it looked like. And now we have Mobridge Pollock, and now a kill from them, and it will be, that was Jaden Monson with the kill there. And no, it looks like they're saying it went out of bounds, went too strong, so the point will go to Herreid Selby. So it's 3-1 early on. Herreid Selby with the lead. We're in the first game of the evening. And now Wenches with it, a nice save by Claiborne at the net. Now Mobridge Pollock gets it over the net. Herreid Selby back the other way and almost had it saved, and Bora couldn't quite corral it.
That was a nice hit by Fiedler going cross-court.
And so it'll be 4-1 Herreid Selby. And it is still Oxner to serve. Oxner, that is. Gets it over. Wenches with the dig. Gets it up to Claiborne. Claiborne can't quite handle it at the net, and point goes to Herreid Selby. So after getting the first point of the game, Mobridge, they have now given up 5 in a row to Herreid Selby. Oxner continues to serve. Eyes it up. Gets set. Gets it over the net, and Wenches comes up, gets the dig, up to Claiborne. Claiborne sets it up, and a nice block by Herreid Selby. Herreid Selby now with it. Set from Anderson. Anderson gets it over into Fielder, and Fiedler, and a nice play by Fiedler there over the net to just kind of tap it over. Looks like we'll have a timeout on the floor as Coach Henderson wants to talk things over. We'll take a timeout with him. You're listening to Star FM 99, back in 30 seconds.
Tonight's game is coached by Dr. Rose Henderson of Henderson Chiropractic Clinic. Inside their locker room, she's discussing winning strategies with her players. To restore function, reduce pain, and prevent injury, team up with Henderson Chiropractic and discuss adding chiropractic care to your overall health and wellness plan. With benefits for your entire body? Now that sounds like a win. Good luck, Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers, from your coach and local chiropractor, Dr. Rose Henderson of Henderson Chiropractic in Mobridge.
Coming out of the break, well, you can see already, Cole, how dominant the Wolverines are going to be at the net tonight. The combination of Fiedler and Schumacher, and then Cassie Anderson setting things so well. She's been the starting setter. This will be her third year starting at setter. And, boy, I tell you what, she makes it really easy for somebody to pound the ball down.
Early, that's the job of the setter. You want to put it where your hitters can get to it. And Herreid Selby on a 6-0 run here. Oxner back behind the line. She'll serve once again. Gets it over to the net. It'll be Wenches with the dig. Gets it over to Claiborne. Claiborne now sets it up, and the attack goes over the net, and it's going to stay in bounds, they say. So we Mobridge Pollock with the point, and now they will get the serve back. So 6-2 breaks the run, and it'll be Wenches to serve. Gets it over the net, and Oxner up, hits the basketball hoop, now gets it back over the net. Mobridge Pollock will do it again. Wenches over now. That was Monson with it. Monson, now Anderson. Anderson, nice set again, and it is Rachel Fiedler again with the kill. Another nice set by Cassie Anderson. Substitution for Herreid Selby as number 22, Riley Rosso, checks in.
They go with a big line up front now.
Riley Rosso
6'5"?
listed as 6'3" in the program. 6'3" sophomore. Now Mobridge Pollock back the other way. Nice save by Herreid Selby, and now Fiedler over the net. And now Mobridge Pollock with it. A little back and forth volley here between the two teams. Back and forth we go. Fiedler and Mobridge Pollock just, I believe that was Henderson right there, just couldn't quite get high enough for the block. It'll be point to Herreid Selby. 8-2, Herreid Selby on top, first game of the evening. And now serve by Schumacher. Mobridge Pollock with it. Claiborne not quite able to get the right set, but still enough. And Mobridge Pollock stays alive. And now it's going to be one too many hits on Herreid Selby, so it'll go back to Mobridge. Mobridge with the point there, 8-3. As we move along here on this Tuesday evening, it'll be now Reagan Stoik to serve and gets it over. And that is an ace as Stoik puts it right where the defense can't get it. Madeline Schumacher not able to come up with it. 8-4 now. Mobridge Pollock looking to make a bit of a comeback here. Stoik will serve once again over the net. Nice low serve and just saved by Herreid Selby. Mobridge Pollock now. Claiborne with the set. Gets it up, and we got a kill. That was Henderson with the kill there. Henderson showing right off the bat why she's on this varsity squad as a freshman.
Little volleyball family there, the Hendersons.
Herreid Selby now with it. Rosso, nice little touch over the net, gets it over. Now Claiborne with the set. Claiborne up ahead, and Monson couldn't quite finish with the kill, so it'll go back to Herreid Selby now. 9-5 on the scoreboard. Herreid Selby with the lead. Substitution now for Mobridge as number 13, Alyssa Gustafson, will check in.
Macy Masteller coming back in the lineup for the Wolverines as well.
And waiting on the substitution, Gustafson for Mobridge, listed as 5'1" and is a senior on this Mobridge Pollock squad. A pretty young squad here, 4 seniors on the varsity level. A lot of freshmen and sophomores too. Now Mobridge Pollock, Claiborne with the set, gets it over to Monson, over to the net. Now Herreid Selby tries to get it. We got a little back and forth going now. Back to Mobridge, over the net, and a nice little hit by Henderson. Faked the attack and instead just kind of pushes it over the net enough to get the point. 9-6 here. And
just
now it'll
freshman.
be
Wow.
Monson to serve. Monson over the net, a little too strong, goes out of bounds. Serve will go back to Herreid Selby. And so it'll be Rachel Fiedler to serve. Substitution now for Herreid Selby as number 14, Natalie Gill will check in. Gill is listed as a 5'3" senior. And so it'll be Fiedler to serve. Nice dig by Monson. Set, and Henderson will get it over the net. Now to Herreid Selby. Anderson, and now to Rosso. Rosso, a light serve. Now Henderson tries to get it over the net. Not quite enough. Didn't time it quite right. Hits the net. It'll be Herreid Selby point, and they'll continue to serve. So it'll be Fiedler back to serve now. Gets it over the net. Nice dig by Mobridge Pollock there. And it looks like we'll have a double touch going against Haley Bora there. Couldn't quite get the set. Hit the ball twice. Can't do that. And substitution for the Lady Tigers as Haley Brockle will check in. Brockle listed 5'2" sophomore for this Mobridge team. And now it'll be Mobridge with it. Nice set. Over the net goes Bora, and she will get the kill on that one. Haley Bora off the nice set, able to finish. 12-7, Herreid Selby with the lead. Game 1 of this best-of-5 match. And now set goes over the net. And Anderson will have it, gets it over. And now a volley between Mobridge and Herreid, and it will be Brockle to get it over net. Set by Anderson. Rosso for the attack, and nice block by Henderson. Back over, and another nice dig by Herreid Selby. Herreid Selby back over. Back and forth, both teams here playing hard. Henderson now, a little tap over the net. Not quite, good dig. Rosso now with it. Now back to the other side. And it will be Claiborne with the set. And now Herreid Selby trying to get it over, and it will be a last touch by Henderson, and it will be Herreid Selby with the point there. A great volley between both the two teams.
Threw him off a little bit with that back set. Macy Masteller got it a little bit high over the net. It was tipped a couple of times and then went out of bounds.
And now it will be Autumn Vetter to serve. Gets a nice dive, nice dig, and nice save by Wenches, and great play, just nothing to show for it as it goes out of bounds. Point to Herreid Selby there, 14-7 early on in game 1 here. Vetter back to serve. Gets it over the net, may be a little too strong, and it is out of bounds. Go back to Mobridge Pollock. Point for them, 14-8, just kind of hanging around here early on. Both teams still trying to get the feel of things here. And so it will be Mobridge Pollock to serve, and that is Claiborne to serve. Claymore now over the net. Vetter now with the dig, with the set, and the attack goes over, and just enough for the point. So Herreid Selby with the point, gets it back. And so we will have Masteller to serve. Masteller over the net. Mobridge Pollock with the save, gets it to Claymore. Claymore now to Bora over the net. Herreid Selby with the save. And now Herreid Selby over the net. Nice save there by Mobridge Pollock. That was Claymore with the save. And it will be Brockle now back to Herreid Selby. A nice little touch there. Not enough for Herreid Selby. Mobridge Pollock comes in with the attack, and Bora with the kill, and point back to Mobridge. 15-9, and substitution for Herreid Selby as number 15, Miranda Zabel, will check back in. Zabel, 5'3" senior. Mobridge Pollock to serve. And now looks like we'll have another substitution for Mobridge this time as Jaden Monson checks back in. And Mobridge to serve. It will be Bora with the serve. Gets it over, and it looks like they're saying it was just off the line, out of bounds here on the near side. So it'll be Herreid Selby at the point. We'll have another substitution, as it'll be number 16, Nicole Oxner, to check back in, and she will serve. Natalie Gill will sit down and rest here. So Oxner now behind the line, her team up in game 1, 16-9. Oxner now behind the line, gets the serve off. Mobridge right there waiting. Claymore now with the set. Up and over the net now. Herreid Selby will do it. Anderson with it. It's the set, and the attack is good by Madeline Schumacher.
Boy, she's got a great last name too, doesn't she?
She does.
Yeah.
Andy Shue, is that short for something?
I don't know.
And now it will be Oxford to serve for Herreid Selby, up 17-9 in game one. Wenches will get the dig, gets it over to Claymore. Claymore now to Henderson, a little tap over the net, nice save, but couldn't quite handle it, was Herreid Selby. Mobridge Pollock with the point, Wenches will go back and serve. Kind of a back and forth game. Herreid Selby separated themselves early, had that 6-1 early lead, and that's kind of held here since. Wenches now over the net with the serve, a little too strong, goes out over the baseline, and we'll have a substitution for Herreid Selby as Rosso checks back in. Herreid Selby will go back to serve now, and it will be Anderson to serve.
Schumacher.
Or that's Schumacher.
Yeah.
These numbers are hard to read here.
Yeah.
And Wenches over the net with it, gets it. Now Herreid Selby. It'll be Rosso. Lightly touch over the net. Now back to Mobridge, back over the net. Back and forth. Rosso, nice save. Mobridge with it. Claymore sets it. Up with it goes Monson. Not quite how she wanted it, so we'll go back and forth again. Herreid Selby, nice save there by Henderson at the line. Monson will stick it over. Rosso with it, set by Anderson. Back to Rosso. Rosso just enough over the net. Point Herreid Selby. 19-10. We'll have a timeout on the floor, and both teams going to talk things over. Herreid Selby leads at 19-10. You're listening to Star 99. Back in 1 minute.
Well, apparently there's something going on at the studio, and so we don't have the timeout right now. We will go ahead and continue on here. 19-10 our score right now.
It's the Blizzard you've always loved in a whole new way, and a whole new way to share. So click on over to DQ Cakes and start customizing your Blizzard cake today.
Cool treats, we treat you right.
And back inside the Mobridge Gymnasium, Schumacher with the serve. And now Wenches will take it, gets it over the net, and just enough over the net. Kind of surprised Herreid Selby there. Drops right in front of Anderson, and now going back to serve for Mobridge will be Stoik, number 7 with it. And now the serve over the net. Schumacher gets it to Anderson. Rosso now will slap it over with one hand, and just in front of a diving Stoik for the point. Goes back to Herreid Selby, 20-11. Herreid Selby on top in this game one, as it will be Gustafson checking back in for Mobridge. And number 3, that is Masteller, checking back in for Herreid Selby. It will be Herreid Selby to serve here. In the back, that is Anderson to serve. Anderson gets it over. And Gustafson right there for it. Gets it over to Monson, and not quite enough. Henderson can't quite get there. Point to Herreid Selby. 10-point lead in this first game here. 21-11. And we'll have a substitution for Mobridge here, as Stoik will check back in, as well as number 2, Channing Wenches, will get her first action of the evening. Channing Wenches, number 2, a 5'7" sophomore. And now Anderson awaits for the official call here. Got to track down the substitution. Each team given a certain amount of substitutions each game here. Anderson will now with the serve. Gets it over. Wenches, Emily with it. Gets it over to Claymore. Claymore leaves off for Henderson. Henderson with the two-hander, able to get it over the net. Point goes to Mobridge.
I think I have something figured out here. This is all about spots. You got to hit the ball where nobody is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, hey, I'm learning this.
Easier said than done, right?
Yeah.
And so it'll be Haley Brockle to check back in for Mobridge. She'll get the serve underway here. 21-12, Mobridge trailing in this first game. Brockle, nice serve over the net. Rosso with it now. And Herreid Selby will just have to push it over. Inches over to Claymore. Claymore gets the set. Henderson with 2 hands gets it over and into the back end of the court. And now tips it back over to Herreid Selby. Back to Mobridge. Claymore over to Bora. Bora's shot just enough to get Mobridge the point, as that was a diving Schumacher trying to save it just out of her reach. So Mobridge looking to go on a little bit of a run here, down 8. Serve over the net, low liner, just what you want. Anderson now with the set, and the shot gets over. That was Fiedler with it. Now Bora. Bora's shot just enough as the diving Oxner was not able to come away with the save, and Mobridge now 3 in a row, down 7, looking to climb back here. First game, it'll be Brockle to serve once again. Another low liner gets it over the net. Now the set to Rosso. Rosso has her kill or attack blocked, and now back the other way. Another nice block by Mobridge. And now a diving Brockle, and Claymore not quite able to save it.
Boy, 2 really nice defensive stands by Mobridge Pollock there, though, getting the block at the net.
As a coach, you got to be happy to see that, especially with the Riley Rosso 6'3" in the middle. And tall target, able to get over the net, able to get up. So that was a great job by Mobridge. And now back the other way. Herreid Selby with the serve. Claymore now puts it up and gets it over the net, does Bora. Now Anderson for Herreid Selby. Over the net, a little back and forth. Neither team quite finding what they want to do here. Now Henderson nearly has a good save by Herreid Selby. Schumacher will get it over. Nice save by Wenches. Good hit by Henderson. Back to Anderson, to Rosso, and a little too strong out of bounds.
Boy, what a great play by Landon Henderson.
Another great play by the Mobridge defense. We'll have a substitution as Megan Zahn going to come back in. And Mobridge to serve now. Over the net it goes, and now Anderson will set it up for Rosso. Rosso over the net just enough over the double block. Point back to Herreid Selby. So 2 points away from taking game 1 is Herreid Selby. Mobridge gonna have to go on a run here. Down 8 is Mobridge, as it will be Vetter to serve. Vetter in the back, gets it over the net. Nice dig there by Mobridge, keeping it alive, and now Henderson will get it over. Back to Anderson. Anderson with the set, up to Schumacher. Schumacher able to find the hole in the defense.
Mobridge Pollock right now, they can't panic. They got to keep playing. I know it's game point, but a lot of things can happen in game point. We could go the distance with this one.
It is very possible. And it's a 5-set game, so again, this is only game 1.
Right.
There's still plenty of volleyball to be played. Vetter back behind the line to serve. Gets it into the backcourt. Claymore now puts it over the net, and not quite enough. It goes out of bounds, and so it'll be Herreid Selby taking game 1, 25-15.
And I tell you what we're going to do right now. We are going to take a 90-second timeout. A minute and a half, and by that time, maybe we'll have game 2 ready for you right here on Star 99.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we are glad that we are in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Think about it. Tonight's Herreid Selby area volleyball team and Huber & Son in Herreid. They have more in common than you think. All the different parts of a vehicle, seamlessly integrated for maximum performance. And the Lady Wolverines have teamwork, discipline, drive, and determination from both players and coaches, integrated for a maximum performance and a successful season. For parts and repair service, see the guys at Huber & Son in Herreid, your auto and truck repair headquarters.
A whole lot better produce. A whole lot choicer Payless Foods.
It's Labor Day weekend and a perfect time to have a picnic from Payless Foods in Mobridge. Hi, this is Heather inviting you to get your picnic items on sale, like 85% lean ground beef for just $3.29 a pound. Fresh sweet corn is just 6 ears for $2, and whole watermelons are just $2.99 each. Coke 12 packs are 3 for $9.99, and Doritos are buy one get one free. Happy Labor Day from all of us at Payless Foods in Mobridge.
And welcome back here, Mobridge Pollock High School, the place for this volleyball game tonight. Herreid Selby area has traveled in, brought a lot of people with them, and I guess we can take a longer break next time.
Well, now we know.
2 minutes instead of a minute and a half, right?
Yeah, 3-minute break between sets. So both teams will now change court. So it'll be Herreid Selby going from right to left on your radio dial. It'll be Mobridge going from left to right on your radio dial. And it will be...
Well, maybe not. I was going to take another commercial break, but here come the Lady Tigers out on the floor. They're ready to play. And, you know, you were saying about chippiness and stuff like that. There might be a little bit of trash talking going on, but there's a lot of respect here. Both teams, I guess, you know, you play together all summer long. You can't lose all your friendships on one game, can you?
No, not. Well, you would hope not. We are seeing some good competition. Saw a lot of good defense being played by Mobridge. Just got to kind of clean up some areas. Got to get your setter in a position to get the setup for your outside hitters, your middle hitters. So look to see what adjustments each team made after that first timeout, or that first break, I should say. Again, Mobridge going to go left to right.
Mobridge Pollock. Let's call him Mobridge Pollock tonight.
Going left to right on your radio dial. Herreid Selby going right to left on the radio dial. And Vetter and Wenches both checking in, liberos for each team. It'll be Vetter to serve to start this second set. So Vetter with waiting for the whistle. There it is, a couple of dribbles. She'll eye it up, and the serve is underway. Game 2 underway, and already goes back into Herreid Selby. Now both teams kind of back and forth. Now Claymore will be able to get set up for it, and Henderson's attack just a little too strong, goes out of bounds. It'll continue to be Herreid Selby serve.
I think that wasn't Henderson, was it? I think it was Zahn.
Oh, was it Megan Zahn?
With a kill try.
And now it'll be Claymore back to Zahn. She'll try it again, and this time a nice dig by Herreid Selby back the other way. Good block there by Mobridge at the net. Both teams fighting, and point will go Herreid Selby.
What a battle at the net, huh?
That's what you want to see between both teams there. A lot of times in volleyball, it comes down to what team can get those extra points right at the net there. Be Vetter back to serve. 2-0 early in game 2 here. And Claymore not quite able to corral it. Point goes back to Herreid Selby. And just like they started out in that first game, starting out this second game with a little bit of a run, a 3-0 run to start this game 2. Vetter now again to serve, going right to left on your radio dial. And Brockle with the save gets over to Wenches. And now Bora will get it over, and Bora just in front of a diving Vetter. Ball goes back to Mobridge Pollock, and it'll be their serve now.
She found that empty spot, didn't she?
She did. It'll be Claymore to serve now. One of 4 seniors on this Mobridge Pollock squad. Claymore with the serve, gets it over the net. Herreid Selby with it, excuse me. Wenches now. Over to Claymore. Claymore to Bora. Bora over the net. Nice save by Vetter, and Herreid Selby not able to get anything out of that. Point back to Mobridge.
Boy, she gets an A for hustle, though.
She does. Like we said earlier, a lot of good competition here early on. Both teams fighting hard. Claymore now to serve. A little strong, will go out of bounds. Goes back to Herreid Selby. 4-2 Herreid Selby early on in this game number 2. And Herreid Selby now with the serve. That is Masteller with the serve. Now Claymore gets the set. Bora now over the net. A nice save by Herreid Selby. And both teams just kind of, Herreid just kind of standing around. One girl called it. Got to know who's supposed to go for there.
Yeah, you know, if any game that you play, communication is key most times. And they just weren't talking to each other that time.
And I believe that was Fiedler there with a great diving save. So it'll be Bora now to serve for Mobridge Pollock. Down to 1 in this second game. 4-3. Herreid Selby with the lead. Officials give the okay. Bora now with the serve. Gets it over the net. Vetter now. Up ahead. Schumacher will just get it over. Now Mobridge Pollock will give it a try. Gets over the net. Volley between both these two teams now going on as Herreid Selby gets it back over. And able to find the hole in the defense. Rachel Fiedler able to get it there. Gets the point for Herreid Selby. And so it will
She's an exciting athlete to do that from the back row like that and find the hole.
Nicole Oxner with the serve. 5-3 Herreid Selby with the lead in game 2. Oxner's serve goes over. Wenches with it. Gets it to Claymore. Claymore now to Stoy. Stoy keeps it inbounds. Nice touch on the attack. Keeps it inside that sideline. Puts it right where the defense is.
That's got to be the hardest hit to defend because it's going straight cross court on you, right?
It's like when a shortstop gets that backhand grounder and throws it to first base.
Yeah.
And now Vetter gets it over to Anderson, and a little too strong on the attack. Schumacher's hit goes out of bounds, and now we have a tie game here in this second game of the evening. Best of 5 here. Wenches to serve for Mobridge Pollock. Vetter now over to Anderson. Anderson with the set. Gets it over the net. Nice save by Mobridge there. And now Bora will get it over. A little back and forth here. Anderson now. And Schumacher on the attack. And nice save by Claymore. Not quite enough. Hit the net. That's going to be a point to Herreid Selby. Substitution for Herreid Selby as Rosso will check back in. Vetter going to sit down. And it'll be Herreid Selby to serve. Serve gets it over the net and just in front of the diving Stoik. Stoik not able to, quite enough length on it.
Madeline Schumacher that time's got such a great angle on her serve. It looks like it's almost going downhill once it hits the net.
That low liner. And now it'll be Claymore with the set. And now Henderson over the net with the two hands. Anderson sets it, and that was Sierra Thorstensen that time for Herreid. And Herreid Selby able to come away with the point. No, excuse me, that was Rachel Fiedler. Excuse me, I got my names and numbers mixed up there. Rachel Fiedler, she's doing a really good job around the net there on those attacks. Wenches now with the dig, gets it over to Claymore. Claymore now up and no good on the attack by Amundsen, and Herreid Selby now. Again, it kind of goes in waves. Herreid Selby had that 3-0 lead. Now it's a 9-5 lead. It's a game of runs. And now it'll be Schumacher with the serve again. Wenches now. She'll just kind of knock it over and hits the tarp that kind of separates the court. That's going to be a point to Herreid Selby. Timeout on the floor. Herreid Selby with the 10-5 lead here in game number 2. You're listening to Star 99. Back in 1 minute.
It's time to replace worn-out appliances and bring home a hard-working and stylish kitchen suite during the Labor Day savings event at Reeker Electric. Now through September 12th, take home sweet deals from top appliance brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana. You can relax while your new kitchen suite works hard with innovative features, stylish design, and great savings. Hurry in to Reeker Electric in Herreid before these deals are gone. Stop by for full details on qualified models.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Travis Henderson, and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, teams, in the game from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back. 10 serving 5 right now. Madeline Schumacher at the line. And once again, here is your play-by-play guy.
Wenches now with the dig, gets over to Claymore, and Claymore set just enough for it. Looks like that was Bohr to get over to the net. Rosso now will try it a little too strong on the other side, and it'll go back to Mobridge Pollock. So out of the timeout, Mobridge Pollock able to come away with the score there, makes it 10-6.
Can't believe I just blanked out. Cole Havens. Man, oh man.
Stoik with the serve, and now Fiedler back the other way. Good save by Mobridge Pollock. Henderson, nice awareness just to get it over the net so they can recoup here. Fiedler now back the other way. Wenches with the dig goes back over the net. Anderson now leaves up for Rosso. Rosso, Wenches with the great save. And Mobridge not quite able to save a great block in the middle by Rosso. Enough for the point for Herreid Selby.
Wow, great net play that time. And then you use booming hits, and Mobridge Pollock seemed to bring those back every time. And then all of a sudden they try one of their own, and there's two hands right in their face.
Rachel Fiedler, 5'8", sophomore, good bounce off the floor on the attack. And now it'll be Anderson to serve. Gets it over the net. That'll be Gustafson with the dig. Leaves off for Claymore. Claymore gets it up, and that's Monson now. Defense sets up. Fiedler now back the other way. Wenches with the save, and a little too much here on the near side, comes out of bounds. Herreid Selby with the point. 12-6 Herreid Selby in game number 2. Substitution now for Mobridge Pollock as number 7 Reagan Stoik will check back in. Anderson still to serve for Herreid Selby. Over the net, Wench's diving save. Claymore now with the set, leaves it off for Monson. I believe they're saying that it hit the antenna.
Whoa, man.
That was close. They're going to say give Mobridge Pollock the...
Oh, I think somebody was in the net, weren't they, from Herreid Selby area?
It
That's
could
what
have been
the call was.
crossing the center line. 12-7, either way, it is Mobridge Pollock with the serve. That is Brockle to serve. Brockle now, that liner over the net. Good serve. Anderson with the set, leaves off for Rosso. And Rosso just in front of a diving Stoik, enough on it, gets the point back for Herreid Selby. Substitution now as number 14, Natalie Gill, going to check back in. It'll be Herreid Selby with the serve as Rachel Fiedler goes back to serve. Rachel Fiedler looks set, gets a nice run, jump serve on the way. Saved by Mobridge, goes back over to the net. Sets it up, and it'll be Schumacher going to slap it over. Gets it to Claymore. Claymore now leaves it up. Little tap over the net, back to Herreid Selby. Herreid Selby now back and forth we go. Both teams here. Claymore with the set just pushes it over the net. Now Anderson to set it. Gets it to Rosso. Nice save by Claymore. 2 Wenches. And Brockle just going to get it over with the forearm shot there. Leaves it off now. Herreid Selby back and forth. And Wenches, great effort, just not able to come away with it. As we'll go back Herreid Selby's way. So Fiedler back to serve. It is a 14-7 lead here in game number 2.
Wenches is a little workhorse back there, isn't she?
And Fiedler with the ace. Well, that's what the liberos in there for. Throw their body around, dive after everything. There's a reason you wear that extra jersey.
Wow, she is a hustler.
And now Fiedler to serve again. Wenches, another diving save. Leaves off now. Wenches will tap it over with both hands back to the Mobridge. And now we got a nice defense by both teams here. And now Schumacher and goes off the hand of Brockle out of bounds. That almost looked like it was going to go out of bounds if Brockle didn't touch it. One of those bang-bang plays that's sometimes too hard to bring your hand back in
quick,
close.
right?
Very. Fiedler now to serve again, her team up, and not
she was
quite
just
able
trying to drop it right in front of the net there, and came up a little bit short.
Not quite able to get it over. Good break for Mobridge there, down 16-8, game number 2, as it will be Henderson going back for the serve. Landon Henderson over the net, nearly has the ace. Schumacher now booms it back over to the left side. It'll be Bora now back over. Anderson to set it, and not quite enough, and now we'll get it to Mobridge. So Henderson will try to tap it over, just couldn't quite get high enough. Ball goes searing into the net. It'll go back to Herreid Selby. 17-8, game number 2.
Now there is a rule that if you're playing in the back row, you can't hit anywhere in front of the white line, right?
That is correct, yeah. Vetter now gets it over and off the top of the net. Claymore not quite able to corral that one. So Vetter will go back to serve again. 18-8 here as Herreid Selby leads it in game 2. Best of 5 here. Vetter now over the net, just in front of 2 Mobridge Pollock players, puts it into perfect position. Stoik going to check back in now for Mobridge Pollock as Gustafson will sit down.
Mobridge Pollock has to do something here and get this run stopped.
Need a
getting
break.
a little out of hand, huh?
Vetter now with her. Team up 19-8 here in game number 2. Over the net as Bora saves it, gets it to Claymore to Henderson. Henderson's shot nearly had it. Now she'll try it again. Herreid Selby, nice save there at the net. Henderson again taps it over. Great play there. That was all Henderson on that land.
That's Megan Zahn.
Was that Zahn?
Yeah, Megan Zahn,
Zahn.
number, I think it's 9.
Yeah, that was Megan Zahn. So excuse me there. Megan Zahn with the great play, doing it all on her own.
Great athlete from Mobridge Pollock and a big future coming up in the next couple of years.
Claymore now will serve it. Anderson has it. Schumacher, not quite enough. Great block. That was Zahn and Stoik right there for the double block. So it'll be Mobridge Pollock continuing to serve. They need to go on a run here themselves. 19-10. They trail in game 2. Claymore now over the net. Gets it to the back of the court, gets it over to Anderson, and now hits it over. And now Mobridge Pollock with it. Just going to kind of tap it over, live to fight another day here. Volley between both these teams. And Fiedler coming up a little short, knocks it into the net.
That's just a jump mistiming, right?
That is. Just didn't quite time it right. It's kind of like football. You want to get it at the apex of your jump.
Right.
Claymore now to serve it. And now Anderson with the set, gets it to Schumacher. Schumacher goes long out of bounds, and here's that run Mobridge Pollock was looking for.
Right.
Down 19-12, slowly climbing back into this one. Claymore now with it behind the line to serve. Over the net it goes. Herreid Selby there waiting. Anderson with the set. Over the net, Mobridge Pollock now going to try it. Zahn over, and now we have a volley going here as Anderson will just hit it over with both hands. Claymore there for the set. Bora there for the tap over. Nice, great effort by Herreid Selby on the other side as that was Fiedler diving in. Just couldn't quite get enough air under the ball for her teammates there. Mobridge Pollock stringing together a couple of points here.
Yeah, it was 19-8 just a second ago.
19-13 now. Claymore over the net. Herreid Selby now looking to stop the bleeding. Schumacher, and what a strong kill there.
Remind me not to make her mad.
Schumacher, you can definitely tell that she's been at this for a while. She definitely has the look of a volleyball player, has the timing, has everything down there. Herreid Selby, it will be Masteller to serve. And now leaves up Mobridge. Stoik to get it over, and nice block there by Schumacher, doing it all.
She is doing it all. Now she's going back to that's Masteller back to serve. I thought Schumacher was serving too.
Schumacher, 5'10", senior. Showing why she is. And now Schumacher again. Now this time a little nice touch over the net.
Wow.
Schumacher.
There's got to be a college out there looking at her.
Showing her repertoire here in three straight matches here. And now it will be Claymore to serve. A nice set by Claymore and a very nice hit by Bohr there, showing the touch on the other side. Substitution is Monson going to check back in. And for Herreid Selby, it will be Miranda Zabel checking in. And so it'll be Bora back to serve now. 22-14. Mobridge Pollock needs another one of those runs here. Doesn't have to get it all back, but you want to get about 3 or 4 here. Bora now to get it over the net. Vetter with the dig, gets it up for Anderson. Now to Schumacher. Schumacher has her shot kind of blocked there. Claymore leaves it off for Bora, goes a little too strong on the near side here, out of bounds. 23-14, Herreid Selby on top. Substitution now for Herreid Selby as Oaksner will check back in. We got a timeout on the floor, 23-14 in game 2. Herreid Selby with the lead. You're listening to Star 99. We're back in 1 minute.
And the starting lineup for the Herreid Superstop includes fresh hot stuffed pizza, homemade chili, and deli sandwiches. Their bench runs pretty deep. You'll see fresh baked caramel rolls, cookies, and bars ready to get in the game. And the playbook includes everything from breakfast croissants to munchies after the game for all. And the buzzer beater is a soft serve ice cream machine. Take your game-changing appetite to the team at Herreid Superstop, North Highway 83, Herreid.
Today, thousands of people insure their homes with Auto Owners Homeowners Insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Beal Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock must be doing something right, like providing low-cost quality protection and a claim service that is second to none. And you even save money by insuring both your home and car with their no-problem Auto Owners Insurance agents. See Dan, Rich, or Sarah of Beal Insurance in Selby, Java, or Pollock. Proud supporter of the Herreid Selby area Wolverine.
And welcome back here, 23-14, the score right now. Herreid Selby area on top. Back with the play-by-play, here's Cole Havens.
Nicole Oxner back for the serve here. Getting things set up, officials gave the go-to, and Oxner now over the net. Mobridge Pollock waiting, Claymore with the set, and tried to touch it over with Stoik, and now Mobridge Pollock will try this again, and now it'll be Monson to get it over. And now Anderson sets for the set, and a nice shot by Schumacher. There she is again.
Wow.
Schumacher, I believe, has accounted for 4 of the last points by Herreid Selby when they've been serving. So now 1 point away from game point here. It'll be Oxner to serve.
That's a hammer, isn't it?
24-14. Oxner now back there. Gets the serve over. Wench is there for the dig. Gets over to Claymore. Claymore to Monson. Nice block by Herreid Selby. And now Mobridge Pollock gets it over. Anderson sets it up. It'll be Fiedler this time and puts it right down on the hardwood. 25-14. Herreid Selby up now 2 games to 0. We're going to take another timeout. You are listening to Star 99 FM, and we're back in 3 minutes.
2 minutes.
When it's time for agricultural, commercial, or residential improvements, you can rely on the guys from Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete. No job is too big or too small. They can deliver ready-mix concrete, crushed rock, sand, gravel, and more directly to you. With over 50 years in business, Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete are proud to deliver quality products at competitive prices. For a quote, call Herreid Concrete in Herreid at 605-437-2455 or Linton Concrete in Linton at 701-254-4681.
Tonight's game is coached by Dr. Rose Henderson of Henderson Chiropractic Clinic. Inside their locker room, she's discussing winning strategies with her players. To restore function, reduce pain, and prevent injury, team up with Henderson Chiropractic and discuss adding chiropractic care to your overall health and wellness plan. With benefits for your entire body? Now that sounds like a win. Good luck, Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers, from your coach and local chiropractor, Dr. Rose Henderson of Henderson Chiropractic in Mobridge.
It's not only the championships you'll remember, but the friendships you make along the way. At the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, we take pride in being your locally owned hometown bank, and your friendship matters to us. Best of luck to the Herreid Selby area Wolverines football team, volleyball team, and cross-country team this season. From all of us at the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Everybody has a favorite DQ Blizzard, but did you know you can get your favorite Blizzard treat as a custom cake from DQCakes.com? That's right, your favorite Blizzard layered with vanilla soft serve and a delicious fudge and crunch center, personalized for someone special, a special occasion, or just because. It's the Blizzard you've always loved in a whole new way, and a whole new way to share. So click on over to DQ Cakes and start customizing your Blizzard cake today.
Cool treats, we treat you right.
Well, I didn't want to go over, and we talked about, because they do give you 3 minutes between quarters, but like I said, the last break they went only 2 minutes, and we would have been a little bit lost. But I'm lost all the time anyway.
Well, that's why it's sometimes nice to have someone there helping you out every once in a while. I mean, first volleyball game in a few years that I've done.
You're doing an excellent job.
It almost feels right to be back here doing this again. Last time I called volleyball was actually when I was a college student back at the University of Montana when I was still in school.
And they're the what?
The Grizzlies.
Oh, man. You got to be proud of the Grizzly alumni right here. Mm-hmm. Hey, I tell you what, this is kind of an interesting setup for Mobridge Pollock right now. They're down 2 games to none, and they don't want to go home early. They want to stay out here and play a little volleyball. So they got to find a way to get the ball in the holes, right?
Right now it's stopping Schumacher and stopping Fiedler on the offensive end. Those two for the Herreid Selby area Wolverines have been the go-to girls for the team. So it's got to start first with stopping or not necessarily stopping them, but slowing them down. And you got to get out and get a run here. You've been trailing the first 2 games. Go out and start off this 3rd game on a run of your own and see if you can build an early lead.
Yeah, and so Mobridge Pollock will have the serve.
Going right to left on your radio dial. Herreid Selby left to right. Claymore with the serve over the net. Leaves it off for Vetter with the dig. Anderson now sets it. Schumacher over the net. Leaves it off now. Brockle with it. Back to Claymore, and nice block there by Herreid Selby. Mobridge Pollock trying to recover, and I think they're going to get called for an extra hit, and they will.
That's not how they wanted to start this 3rd game.
No, not quite. When you get at that net, sometimes it can be a little difficult to get enough momentum to get over the net there. So back the other way, it will be Herreid Selby to serve now, and that is Masteller. Wenches
that's an ace.
Quite able to get it. Nice ace by Masteller there. It'll be a 2-0 early lead here for Herreid Selby. On the other end, Herreid Selby like to get out to another jump. They've led each of the 2 games to start here. Masteller now gives it off for Brockle, tries to get it a little too strong, goes out of bounds. 3-0 here, Herreid Selby.
Is Masteller just putting enough knuckleball on the ball to where it looks different as it's coming over the net, or what?
That definitely is what it seems like. Masteller doing a good job here. Now over the net again. Kind of a high arcing serve this time, controlled by Mobridge Pollock. Now over the net. Nice save there by Masteller. Anderson sets it up, and Herreid Selby gonna just get it back over the net. And now Claymore the set. Bora with the attack. Nothing doing there. Back and forth we go. A nice volley here by both teams. Wenches leaves off for Claymore. Claymore sets it up, and
somebody was in the net. I think the setter was.
Looks like Claymore, the shot might have taken her into the net. In high school volleyball, can't touch the net and can't cross that center line. So a 4-0 lead here early on. Herreid Selby in game 3. Masteller now. And serve goes right into the net. Nice break there for Mobridge Pollock as Bora will go back to serve.
Masteller was on a little bit of a run service at the service line, and then it just kind of fell apart right there.
It's like free throws, and it's kind of like free throws in basketball. Each person has their own set, has their own technique, and their own way of going about it. So Bora now the other way with the serve. Leaves off Anderson with the save. Schumacher now over Lynch's, and Mobridge Pollock almost with the save. Not quite enough. And Schumacher puts just enough mustard on it to get the point there. Herreid Selby.
Mustard, relish, little ketchup.
And Nicole Auctioner now with the serve, gets it over the net, and
an ace.
Puts it right where the defense ain't. Yeah, you like all those toppings, I bet, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Now you got me hungry for a hot dog.
6-1 here, Herreid Selby in game number 3. Auctioner now back on the left side to serve. Gets it center court. Wenches with the dig. Leaves off for Claymore. A little miscommunication between Claymore and Stoik there, as Claymore just kind of caught it there.
Good catch.
Can't do that in volleyball, though. And it will be Auctioner back to serve on the left side. Wenches now with the dig. Claymore, nice set. Leaves off for Monson. Monson over the net and over one defender.
I think Schumacher must have tipped that one, and it just kind of went the wrong way.
Kind of hit where there was no one on the floor.
Fiedler was diving to the right, and it went to the left.
Wenches now back to serve. Libero on this Mobridge Pollock squad. And Herreid Selby now, one of the few mistakes we've seen them make, a little miscommunication on their end there.
Now, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot when you got a 7-3 lead.
And now Herreid Selby corrals it. Schumacher now will set it up for Fiedler. Fiedler has her shot double blocked, and now Mobridge Pollock will try this. Stoik now leaves it off for Henderson, slaps it a little too hard and goes out of bounds. Back to Herreid Selby, who will now take an 8-3 lead in game number 3. Now remember, if Herreid Selby does win this game, it is match over here. Rosso checking back in for Herreid Selby. Schumacher with the serve. Wenches now leaves it off for Claymore. Claymore, I believe that was Henderson who just hit it over there. And now Fiedler, nice save by Bora. Bora gets it to Claymore, and now it'll be Monson to get it over. Anderson gonna set it for Herreid Selby. Schumacher, nice save by Wenches, and a nice play by Rosso there. Good awareness to just tap it back. Knew that the Mobridge Pollock defense was a little back there, and nice play by Rosso to get the point, 9-3.
Is there such thing as a slam dunk in volleyball?
I mean, that's about as close as you'll get.
Yeah.
Little misplay on the serve there will get the ball back to Mobridge, 9-4. Mobridge Pollock trails, looking for a little bit of a run here. Like you said, you don't want to go home empty-handed here. Want to come away with the Game 3 win here. Get yourself on the board. Stoik with the serve. A nice floater gets it over the net. Anderson now leaves it off for Rosso.
Wow.
And Rosso's attack a little too strong for Wenches to handle. One of the few times Wenches hasn't been able to get a hold of the volleyball there. She's been all over the floor all night. And so it will be Herreid Selby to serve, and it's going to be Cassie Anderson back to serve. Going left to right on your radio dial. Mobridge going right to left and waiting for the official okay here. And she's got it. Anderson now gets it up over the net. Gustafson to set it up for Claymore. And now Claymore is set. A little strong there by Monson. Claymore had the nice set. Monson just a little off time there. Anderson back to serve. Gets it off for Gustafson. Gustafson now up to Claymore. Claymore leaves it off to Henderson, and we're going to have a point on Herreid Selby again as her shot couldn't quite get over the net. 12-4, Herreid Selby kind of running away with this in game 3.
You got to make sure that set's right there, or you got your guys going to the net, your girls going to the net a little bit behind it.
Anderson now to serve. Gets over to Wenches now with the dig. Leaves off for Monson. Monson to Henderson. Henderson gets it over. Nice save by Herreid Selby there. And Herreid Selby, Fiedler will go the other way with a great save by Wenches. Mobridge Pollock trying to keep it alive and a little too strong right at the antenna. Monson kind of ran out of real estate there.
Just kind of goes to show that every hit is an important one.
It is 13-4 here. Herreid Selby with the lead in this game 3. And now Anderson's shot just a little too strong out of bounds. And Mobridge Pollock are kind of seeing a little frustration out of them. Coach is going to take a timeout there, and we're going to take it with them. 14-4, Herreid Selby on top. Game 3 of this best of 5. We're back on Star 99 in 1 minute.
The Campbell County Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this Herreid Selby Wolverine sports broadcast, and we're proud to serve you. Whether you are looking to insure your home, vehicle, farm, crops, or if you're interested in obtaining health insurance, you can depend on us at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, conveniently located in the Campbell County Bank in Herreid and Pollock. To get an insurance quote or learn more about our insurance products, stop in and see Tom Mitzel or myself, Arnie Hansen, at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, or call 437-2294.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we are glad that we are in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
And welcome back here. 14-4 right now. Herreid Selby area on top. Back with a play-by-play. Here's Cole Havens.
Anderson to serve it for Herreid Selby. Gets it over the net. Wenches a nice dig there, and point going over to
lift.
Herreid Selby. Is that what they're calling it there?
Yeah, they're going to call it a lift.
Gotcha. So kind of like palming in basketball, you're using that hand to kind of push it up. And now Wenches now with another dig. Gets it off, and Henderson, her shot will be a little too strong. And 16-4, Herreid Selby up 2-0 here. And we'll have a substitution for Mobridge Pollock as number 5, Caitlin Claymore, will check back in. So it'll be Anderson back to serve. Anderson now over the net, gets it, Wenches. Wenches leaves it off for Henderson. Henderson back over the net, both teams right at the net there. Another nice play by Wenches, and Claymore not able to corral it off the net. That's a tough play there, just a little too strong. Point again to Herreid Selby.
Well, you got to think there's a little panic going to go on right now with Mobridge Pollock. They're just letting point after point after point go.
And now it will be Anderson again with the serve. Mobridge Pollock trying to dig deep here and find a way to get this ball back. Rosso now, she'll get it over the net. Wenches right there. Claymore with the set, and over the net goes, that was Henderson, and now nice block. No, that was Zahn, and great job by Mobridge Pollock. Zahn right there for the block, enough to get the ball back. A much needed point for Mobridge Pollock there.
Little spark here, little spark.
Brockle now will come in to serve. Brockle, number 4, she is a sophomore on this Mobridge Pollock team. And now gets the nice line, low liner, and Herreid Selby just going to tap it back over. Claymore now to set, and a nice block there by Herreid Selby, but no.
In the net.
Into the net, so it's going to be Mobridge Pollock point. 17-6 here. Mobridge Pollock trying to mount a comeback here in game 3. Trails 2-0. Brockle now with the serve. Low liner over the net, and I think they're going to say she stepped on the line when she served.
Oh. Yeah, you got to kind of watch the line, just like free throws.
Stay back behind that line. Herreid Selby will now get the serve once again. It'll be Fiedler to serve. Over the net it goes. Mobridge Pollock now getting things set up. It'll be Bora coming in on the attack. And now Rosso and
nice
Wenches,
little tap over, huh?
It was. Rosso with it. Wenches tried to dive for it just out of her reach.
I just got a message from the president of the United States. No, more importantly, Al Boley says you're doing a great job, Cole.
Well, I appreciate it. Fiedler now gets it over the net. Leaves off for Claymore. Now Claymore to Bora. Bora finally, not finally in that term, but Bora with a nice shot there. And what I was saying finally for is got
She's
the right
probably
play.
Thinking, finally, I finally got one down because.
Well, it was a good pass, a good set, and a good attack.
Yeah.
Mobridge Pollock now with the serve. And now it will be Herreid Selby's. Rosso has her shot double block there. Anderson gets the set, leaves it off, and it'll be Mobridge Pollock back the other way. Claymore with the set. And Bora over the net, and just enough. Another point there for Mobridge Pollock. 19-8 here in this third game.
Little comeback. Can you say a little comeback?
And it'll be Henderson to serve once again for Mobridge Pollock. Just a freshman on this varsity squad here. Gets it over the net. Nice serve there. Anderson able to get it. Rosso has it. And Mobridge Pollock keeps it alive. Claymore with the set. Bora over the net. Nice save by Herreid Selby. Just couldn't get it back over.
A lot of diving going on that time.
It was. That good effort by Herreid Selby, but a better ball placement by Mobridge Pollock.
There was more diving going on there than Jacques Cousteau.
Bora there with a couple of nice plays offensively. Henderson over the net, and Fiedler now with it, and Herreid Selby just going to have to lightly save it over the net. Back to Claymore. Claymore leaves it off, and no, it was not blocked. They're saying it just hit off the net, so it'll be a point to Herreid Selby.
Well, what do you do there? Is that a double hit? Is that what they're calling that? Because she hit it, then hit the net, then she hit it again?
So since it hit the net, it never changed possession, if you will, so that would be a fourth hit now if she hits it again. Vetter now to serve, and serve goes right in the net, back to Mobridge Pollock.
Hey, I've done that a lot of times right there.
So it'll be Mobridge Pollock. We have a
Did you ever play any volleyball?
Have I?
Yeah.
No, I didn't because
just fun?
My sister would embarrass me too much.
Oh, I see.
My sister was a three-time letter winner, varsity letter winner.
Wow.
And so Schumacher now back the other way. Ooh, what a play by Schumacher. Another nice attack.
What do you say to that? Kaboom? I mean, get out of the way.
No,
Anybody get a license plate number for that volleyball?
I'd be the one that's kind of hiding when those attacks come at you.
Ooh.
And on the serve goes out of bounds. Herreid Selby kind of losing their feel on the serves here. That's 3 serves in a row now that have gone askew, if you will.
You ever seen a winning coach on the winning side call a timeout? That might happen here pretty soon.
It'll be Bora to serve for Mobridge Pollock, going right to left on your radio dial. Bora now gets it over the net, and it'll be a pass from, I think that's Oxner down there, and now leaves it off Wenches with the nice save, and now she'll get it over the net. Nice play by Wenches there. Anderson with the set. Schumacher tried for the light tap and just didn't put enough on it. Hits the net, drops back down in front of her. That's a point back to Mobridge Pollock.
Well, there's a little bit of a run going on now.
And Bora now back to serve once again. Nice low liner and nice hit there by Herreid Selby. Both teams now with the volley here going on, and now it will be a nice attack by Zahn there, just enough for it.
There's another hammer right there. Megan Zahn. And like I said, a timeout call.
The timeout, Herreid Selby, as Coach Schmidt wants to talk things over. 21-13, game 3 here. We are back in 1 minute.
Think about it. Tonight's Herreid Selby area volleyball team and Huber & Son in Herreid. They have more in common than you think. All the different parts of a vehicle, seamlessly integrated for maximum performance. And the Lady Wolverines have teamwork, discipline, drive, and determination from both players and coaches, integrated for a maximum performance and a successful season. For parts and repair service, see the guys at Huber & Son in Herreid, your auto and truck repair headquarters.
Our Labor Day sale is going on this week, and your chance to save at Payless Foods. Hi, this is Heather reminding you to check out our flyer for these great deals. Boneless pork sirloin chops or roast is just $1.79 a pound. Essential everyday butter quarters are only $2.99, and Capri Sun juice drinks are just $3 for $5. Get your picnic party wear too at Payless Foods in Mobridge.
call that an ace?
Yeah.
Haley Bora with an ace. 21-14 now. Herreid Selby area on top. Here is Cole Havens.
There's another one.
Wow, she's on a roll.
Anderson not able to get to it off the pass. Bora putting it in good placement here. They're now, don't look now, but it's 21-15 in this third game.
The comeback is upon us.
Bora now again will try it, and
that one's long.
Right as we say that, they give up a point. So it'll be Herreid Selby. Oxner going to check back in for the serve. 22-15, Herreid Selby with the lead. They are up 2-0, so with a win here in this game 3, it's match. Oxner now over the net, gets it to Wenches. Wenches' pass to, and nice block there by Herreid Selby. Bodies hit the floor as Herreid Selby comes up with the point.
Boy, do you remember when it was side out scoring? It seems like these games go really fast now.
Oxner now back at it. She'll serve once again. Gets it over. Leaves off Boer now with it. Gets it to Claymore. And now Zahn will just kind of push it over. Anderson now with the set to Schumacher. And Mobridge Pollock not able to save it. And what do you do in that situation? You have Schumacher who's been having the booming kills earlier and then just leaves it up lately like that.
Yeah, you got to play defense. Here's match point.
Oxner with the serve. Saved by Mobridge Pollock. Claymore, nice save without touching the net, but couldn't quite get in. That's going to be the match as Herreid Selby area Wolverines defeat the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers in 3 games, 25-15, 25-14, and 25-15.
What do you say we take a few minutes here and we'll come back and wrap it up. We've got a little bit of a stat sheet to deal with. We're also going to give away a volleyball player of the game. And so 2 minutes and we're coming back right here. This is Star 99.
It's time to replace worn-out appliances and bring home a hard-working and stylish kitchen suite during the Labor Day savings event at Reeker Electric, now through September 12th. Take home sweet deals from top appliance brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana. You can relax while your new kitchen suite works hard with innovative features, stylish design, and great savings. Hurry in to Reeker Electric in Herreid before these deals are gone. Stop by for full details on qualified models.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Travis Henderson, and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, teams, in the game from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
And the starting lineup for the Herreid Superstop includes fresh hot stuffed pizza, homemade chili, and deli sandwiches. Their bench runs pretty deep. You'll see fresh baked caramel rolls, cookies, and bars ready to get in the game. And the playbook includes everything from breakfast croissants to munchies after the game for all. And the buzzer beater is a soft serve ice cream machine. Take your game-changing appetite to the team at Herreid Superstop, North Highway 83, Herreid.
Today, thousands of people insure their homes with Auto Owners Homeowners Insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Beal Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock must be doing something right. Like providing low-cost quality protection and a claim service that is second to none. And you even save money by insuring both your home and car with their no-problem Auto Owners Insurance agents. See Dan, Rich, or Sarah of Beal Insurance in Selby, Java, or Pollock. Proud supporter of the Herreid Selby area Wolverines.
And welcome back here. We are again at Mobridge Pollock High School. I'm Andy Shue. That's Cole Havens right there. And Cole, I think that it's a pretty unanimous decision of who the player of the game will be tonight.
Yeah.
But this was a straight set victory, and you got close a couple of times, but basically Herreid Selby's for real, and I see them going to state again and maybe doing something at the state tournament.
And just from watching that game, I can see why and see how they were able to get to state last year. I mean, they're another formidable opponent. Mobridge Pollock can't really hang their heads. They're going up against the runner-up to state last year, so nothing but building blocks to build on for this game. A lot of positives that you saw, a lot that you can go back and work on. So it's just about getting back into the gym. I mean, this was only their second game of the season. Herreid Selby's already played 5.
Yeah,
so,
6-0 right now. Yeah.
So still got a lot of season left to play.
You know, and I know Rose Henderson. We're going to talk to her a little bit later in the season, the football season. Well, she'll be one of our halftime interviews. But I know her, and she's always got the next technique to teach, the next thing that's going to make this team better and grow. And she still wants to be competitive this year. She still wants to win. And it's going to be tough. They play in a region with 2 really good volleyball teams, and Miller, who's I think ranked 3rd in the state right now, and then also Chamberlain, who came up against them the other night or last Saturday, I guess. And so it's going to be a tough road to hoe. But I know this Rose Henderson, she's going to be very competitive. What can you say about Herreid Selby area? They've got nothing but upward potential, and they've got a lot of talent.
Yes, they do. Schumacher, Fiedler down there, your outside hitters.
Cassie Anderson,
a great setter. You saw a lot, putting it in place. And then how about Riley Rosso too? 6'3". Taller body that you can bring off the bench. You can start if you need to. Takes up space in the middle of it, and the touch that she was able to show too. Right. I mean, this team, a very complete team. Didn't really make many mistakes. Had a couple of serving errors there in that 3rd game, but not a lot of mistakes on their end.
Well, I tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to pick a Merkel's Player of the Game. But before we do that, let's hear from Merkel's Foods.
Hi, this is Brian.
And Kristen from Merkel's Foods in Mobridge. Are you struggling to find time to do your grocery shopping?
Shop all our aisles and weekly specials online at merkelsfoodsonline.com.
Volleyball, cross country, and Friday night lights. Save time and skip the line.
Shop online quickly for what you need today, or load up your cart and check out at the end of the week.
Then pay online, give us a time, and we will bring it out to the parking lot.
We don't want you to miss a thing this fall. Shop merkelsfoodsonline.com.
Well, Cole, I don't think it's a hard decision at all. The way she played tonight, the senior from Herreid Selby area, Madeline Schumacher, she dominated the nets. She dominated the service line, and defensively, she is there. She's the full package, and so I don't know about you, but I think it should be Madeline Schumacher.
I would agree. She showed an entire repertoire, was able to a lot of kills. When the defense kind of got back on their heels, she would just kind of lightly tap it over. A lot of arsenal. She looks like the real deal offensively and defensively both.
Yeah, a great night for the Miss Schumacher, Madeline Schumacher. I always tell her that she's my niece because I have a niece named Madeline Schumacher back in Oregon. But, I think this an incredible night for her and this team. And I think there's going to be a lot of things happen very good for them this season. Hey, we want to say thank you to our sponsors. And, folks, again, it means a lot to these sponsors if you get downtown and say thank to them in person. Like Herreid Concrete, Henderson Chiropractic Clinic, Campbell County Bank, Dairy Queen of Mobridge, Campbell County Insurance Agency, Great Western Bank of Mobridge, Huber & Sons. Also, Payless Foods, Reeker Electric, Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, Herreid Superstop, and Marinville Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock. And also want to let you know on your way home from the game, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you not to text and drive. Better left unread than dead. For Cole Havens, I'm Andy Shue. We will see you next time on the radio.